Welcome to another episode of This Goose is Cooked, where we review books intended for our future generations. Today's book, Planes Fly! By George Ella Lyon. Illustrations by Mick Wiggins. Published by Atheneum, a Richard Jackson book, an imprint of Simon & Schuster's Children's Publishing Division. Planes Fly is a rather large book, in more ways than one, size-wise and how many pages are in the book. Planes Fly! Takes you on a trip explaining what kind of planes there are, the different parts that make up the plane, inside the planes and outside the planes, the different jobs planes are used for. It even explains the airport control tower. Then it goes on, and it explains to you what you will experience while flying a commercial passenger jet. Though it leaves out the fights and people getting drug off planes like you might experience on a Spirit or United Express flight, it might have added a little realism that might have been a little too real for the readers. Then you land, and the book leaves you to do your own travels around the world. I wasn't too sure about the book's title. I thought it was pretty evident that planes fly. I also wasn't too sure about the exclamation mark in Planes Fly. It sounds like someone was sitting next to the engine for a little too long, and they're shouting at you like they are answering a question that you didn't ask. Planes fly! But I was pleasantly surprised with this book, and I really enjoyed it. It was written as a verse novel, and I have to give them credit for making the effort to write the book in poem form, even if I don't like some of the words they use to make the rhymes work. Like, planes have wings, lifted by air that sings. I've heard of wind howling, but I've never heard of air that sings. I've never heard of air that hits the right octave level. It's just not my choice of words. Another rhyme that I wasn't too fond of was, big air buses, room for all of us's. If you read this book a few too many times, and you actually started talking like that, people would probably look at you like you're an idiot. Hey, you need a ride? Yeah, is there room for all of us's in there? I don't think so. I also think the book makes a huge error by including, and I quote, hand-built gliders take you for a riders. Not only do I not like the rhyme, but a glider is not a plane. If we considered a glider a plane, we would have said man achieved flight hundreds of years before it actually happened. The whole page could be taken out. It adds nothing to the story, and it's the exact opposite of the book's title. Planes fly. Will gliders gradually fall? I know I'm being a little hard on this book, but I really did enjoy this book. I really enjoyed the pictures. They captured the eye and they showed everything that they were talking about. Again, I appreciated the way the book was written in poem form. You have to give them credit for at least trying to form that many rhymes. The book also drops a lot of knowledge on you without getting too wordy. I would have turned this book into two books. One with the first part with all the different planes and their equipment, and the other that takes you on the journey of the commercial airplane flight. But that's just me. Make a planes fly! Too, and you have twice as much money. Now I believe it's time for the rating. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would give this book a solid 4. I would have the whole bird. Yes, the book missed the mark on a couple of rhymes, and I would probably take that whole glider page out, but the book gives you an in-depth beginner's guide to airplanes, and I absolutely love it. This goose is cooked. You keep reading, and we'll keep reviewing. Join us next time for another in-depth review on books intended for our future generations.